4, 3, 2, 1. Growing up, like I've always knew something was different about me. Um, what's up, y'all? I'm back again for another video. And before we get into this video, I'm gonna make sure I say it right this time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Boom. Today I'm gonna talk to y'all about feeling alone, even when you're in an environment with a lot of people, you know, or you have friends, you have family, but you still feel alone. Wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, wanna love me, boy. So boom, growing up, like I've always known I was like gay. I mean, you know, like not per se gay. I always knew something was different about me. I knew that I was attracted to boys, you know, like age. But anyway, boom. Let's get into the story. So, you know, growing up, I always felt like something just wasn't right. So as I got older, you know, it always has been, like growing up, it's always been me, my sister that's younger than me, and my aunt. My aunt is like four years older than me. So we all kind of grew up together. But anyway, like we, basically it was always just us. So like I had family, I had friends in school. It was just like I never was able to, you know, say who I was without feeling a type of way. You know, like even like when we used to play like choir and stuff like that. Cause we used to be in a choir growing up, you know, growing up in the church, all that stuff. So we used to be in a choir, but like at home we would like play choir. So like I would basically have on a skirt, like wrap a towel around my waist, you know, like things that a little boy should not be doing. And like I know that they knew then that, I mean, they probably didn't know because like we were oblivious to everything. Like we were young, we were kids. Like they probably didn't think anything of it, you know. And they probably didn't wonder like why I wanted to wear the heels and all that stuff. Like they probably never wanted all those things. But anyway, let's keep fast forward. You know, when I was growing up, like I knew that I could not tell no one in my family because when I got like middle school, high school, like they used to always talk bad about people that were gay or like that we knew were gay. You get what I'm saying? So I would always be like, I would be very depressed and not want to go on with life, you know, like think about suicide, all these things. Like people go through that every day. Like just because you know what I'm saying, I look like I didn't go through any of that growing up, like everybody does. So I feel like there's no reason for you to feel like you're alone in any situation. Like now that I know this, like growing up, if I had been honestly, if I had been told people who I was when I was growing up, I feel like my situation would be totally different. You know what I'm saying? So not in a good way and not in a bad way. Like I feel like I would have went through some trouble in my family, you know, but I feel like they would never they never would have kicked me out. They still would have cared for me. They still would have did for me. I feel like they probably would have tried to maybe change me. So I definitely would have experienced life a little different. But now that I've grown and you know I waited till I was older and I'm taking care of myself to where I said any like you know truly came out and said who I was. So I feel like now they're not really interested in trying to change me. They're more so interested in trying to figure out how I work, you know, figure out what they can say and what they can't say, you know, figure out how the whole lifestyle is supposed to be. So I just feel like if you're young and you know everything's not going your way, you know you're feeling a little bottled up inside or feeling like your family will not understand you or what you know love you for who you are, like it's okay to keep it in. Like I'm not gonna tell you be proud of who you are, all this stuff, boom boom, don't care about what your family say. No, it's important because at the end of the day, if they don't know who you are, they could possibly continue to love a lie, and that it's okay with them continuing to love a lie as long as you're in a good situation. Like no one is beating on you, no one is doing anything to you. I feel like it's okay to be in that predicament. You know, like I used that situation to build off of. Like I knew that my family didn't per se not love me; they loved me. So it's just something new to them, and not everyone's family is very open into taking in something that new. It would have like, okay, well, if this is really who you are, like we'll love you, we'll try to figure it out. No, me at a young age, I'm not grown, you know, like all this stuff. They're not gonna be thinking like that. They're gonna be like, look, you either gonna abide by my rules or this or that. Like my situation seriously could have been so different. Like, I know for facts that I would be not be in this predicament that I am today. So like, as I was saying, just use that situation, like you feeling alone, like never, like be like, look, I don't want to be this type of person. Like, I don't want them to ever, I don't want them to ever feel like they have to let me go, or have to pick between me being their perfect son, or them not wanting that gay person in their family, things of that sort. Like, you just not keep it in. Like, I really would not say keep it in. Like, I kept it in, I could deal with it. Like, not everyone is as strong-minded as me, so I cannot say to you, like, keep it in, like, you'll be okay, all that stuff. Like, no, I can't say that, but I will say, like, if you can, kind of hold it in, like, until you're secure in the relationship that you and your parent have, or something of that sort. Because, like, I would have never told mom until, like, we got to a point where I really feel like she was my friend and she wanted to know, stuff like that. Because I used to always think of my mom like, she's her, she's strictly to what she believe in, and my mama was mean, very mean. She was basically, like, not still in the streets, but like, she still parties, she still did everything. And I really believe that if I had told him when I was younger, she probably would have punched me in my face. Definitely probably would have punched me in my face. I mean, your parents love you, but when I come out and say something like that, she probably wouldn't have took it the way she took it when I told her as I was older. You get what I'm saying? So definitely, like, know your situation before you come out and say stuff, because if you're gonna get kicked out, like, I really hope parents and families do not kick the kids out when they're going through these hardships, because it's a very, very hard thing. Like, every situation I was in, I used that, and I used it to make me stronger. Like, I was like, look, I'm not going to have to depend on everyone to take care of me. Like, I'm going to be in a good situation when I say, look, I'm gay, and either you accept it or you don't. Because at the end of the day, like, once you become a grown person, like, no one can tell you what you can and cannot do. You get what I'm saying? So you have the choice to tell them who you are, or just let it ride. Like, me personally, I only told my mom. I told my sister, and maybe I told my aunt too. So I didn't really tell, like, everyone in my family. I just was like, like, as I let it ride personally. Like, I feel like they know, so it's just like, I mean, who am I to really just come? I don't want to put them in an awkward situation to where they have to talk about it. You get what I'm saying? So if they want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Until then, like, I feel like it's okay to let it ride, because at the end of the day, people know when they see you and they see how you act, they know who you are. Like, they're not going to question your anything, because you're grown. Like, me personally, when I used to always, one of my uncle's friends used to always be like, yeah, I know you up there getting all that pussy at Virginia State.
Like, first of all, I suck dick. It's like, no.
Y'all, that meme had me cracking up. It's like, no, but anyway, he used to always ask me, like, I know you up there got all the girls, all the stuff. I used to be like, yeah, Like, what the girls? I'm like, on campus, like, I can't tell you, like, it's girls everywhere, boom. So, anyway, like, this one particular summer, he asked me that again, and my uncle was like, hey, yo, stop asking him that. And I'm like, my nigga, he know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you let stuff ride, like, people understand, people know. Like, sometimes it's okay to not have that confrontational conversation. Like, you don't have to always be like, look, I'm gay, and you go accept it, or you ain't. Like, that, you don't have to do that. Like, let that shit ride, and for it, everything will be cool. Like, my life is cool. Like, everything with my family, cool. Like, the people that matter the most to me are cool with it. And if you have a problem with me being gay, more than likely I don't care, because guess who pays this rent? Guess who goes to work every day? Guess who put clothes on my body? Me. So, like, that's just how I feel. Like, and as I was saying in the beginning, like, for my younger people that are, gay or struggling with the whole situation, like, it's okay. Like, I feel like you should learn how to be a man, because at the end of the day, you can become who you want to be after you turn 18 or you get out on your own. I feel like it was very important for me to be the person that I am today. If my parents would have let me come out and be who I was, you know, like be this flamboyant little gay boy at a young age, I wouldn't know how to carry myself like a man. And it's very important for you to understand how to carry yourself like a man, because not everyone is accepting of the gay lifestyle. Not everyone is accepting of the, you know, flamboyant gay boy. At the end of the day, if you don't know how to be a man, anyone gonna feel like they can run over you. I feel like I'm a stern believer in who I am, and either you're gonna accept it or you're not. Like I don't. Okay, my friends, my female friends, boom, my best friends are female, so they know a lot of straight men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with them when it comes to it, because I know how to turn my gayness on and off. If you get what I'm saying? Like I know how to be, you know, around friends that are gay. Like I know how to be around them, like at the club or something. Like we can do this whole flamboyant thing. I can do it. But honestly, been, you know, learning how to be a man my whole life. Like my upbringing was learning how to be a man, and that's who I am. So I can't technically change that. I really hope that some young man or young woman that kind of understand where I'm coming from and use what I'm saying to progress in life. Like don't always feel like you have to go through everything alone. I mean, it's okay to have outlets, like, you know, like drawing or you know, things. Like my outlet was school, honestly. Like when I was at school, I felt like I could be who I wanted to be. Like even in high school, like I never came out and said I was gay, but my friends were my friends and they were very accepted. They never pushed me being, you know, you ain't had no girlfriend in a long time, I'm about to hook you up with such and such. Like there was never those type of friends. Like I would always feel like okay when I get to school, and then like even at home I was okay. But I just feel like you don't have to like push your whole persona and what you believe in at an early age. It's okay to learn how to be in other situations, because if you don't and you think that your way is the only way, you will have a big smack in your face when you so please take my advice. Please comment and, you know, give me a little like, you know what I'm saying, you know, do all that good stuff and make my shit pop. Share me, all that good stuff. But I just said make my shit pop. But boom, yeah, you know, share me all that stuff, because I really like, there is messages in my stories. Best believe there's always a message. Like I learn from everything that I do. So I really hope that people get what I'm saying, get what I'm coming from, and want to know more. Like please subscribe. Like I've really gotten a few subscribers, and I'm really appreciative of them. Like please spread the word about my channel. And bye, deuces, I'm out. Boom, bada out, ding-a-ding.
Wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me, boy, wanna love me.